Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a spin-off from yesterday's video. So I'm going to use the same papers, but I'm going to make a one sheet wonder 12 by 12, and mine's double-sided. You don't have to have a double side. It's easy to fold, easy to make, and then you stuff it full of all the ephemera, the tags, and all that kind of stuff. So one thing I want to point out, you're starting off with a 12 by 12. Now, originally, I started off with this sheet. This sheet, I thought, I'm going to make this. And then, so I lined it up, and lo and behold, it's not even 12. Now, does that matter? No, but I'm trying to do a 12 by 12 project. So off that goes, and then I thought, you know what? This paper was still sitting out from yesterday. Let's make a pocket that I could fill stuff with, and then do a giveaway on my YouTube live tomorrow night. What do you think about that? So, okay, let's just get busy. The first thing you have to do, now, I'm not going to pay too much attention. I think what I'm going to do, what do I want to do? I want to make sure that maybe this is my inside. Okay, so yesterday we made, if you remember, this is what we made. So I could put this in the pocket of this once we're done, and I'll show you. Okay, so the first things first is you fold it over. Now, be careful. You want all your lines to measure up, because when you go to fold the pockets or the flaps, and I'll show you when we get there, they may not line up. So you want to make sure you're burnishing this down pretty nicely, right? And then what you do is one, then you go and you do two. Now, this is how I kind of make sure that it's all lined up. Well, I try to make sure, right? By doing that. See how it's really hard to do? Well, I think it is. There, okay? So, and then start from my center and work my way out. And that's not going to line up proper. So before I even burnish anything down, let's do something proper, right? Okay, so you got two folds right at the center. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put one, you need to decide what you want on your front cover. I think I want this on my front cover, because this will kind of go in it. You know what I mean? So we're going to go this way. I know we're going to lose that pretty flower. It doesn't matter, really. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to ink this so I can see what the heck I'm doing. Sometimes it helps, friends. Sometimes it helps, right? You just get to see where your lines are, so that when you're folding it, it's, you know where your center, see? Now you know. And it's easy for you guys to see. So, you start off by pulling your corner up, right? And then labeling it down, and try and make that as best you can. Now, I know it's a project. You know, things aren't going to be perfect. But at the end of the day, you want it to fold in and out proper, right? So, we're going to do this. And again, we're trying to make it to the lines as best we can. To the scored. Not scored because we didn't score it. To the fold. Right? And then this one too. So, really, it is so simple to fold. It is not even funny. Like, seriously, this is like a whole pocket already. Like a whole envelope. And then this is the same thing. So there we have it. Now, you know, could they have been closer together? Probably. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers, right? Some of them are even like way off. So then what you do is you fold it up. You take one. So do I want this to be my flap? Do I want this to be my flap? Either way, it's going to be the flap on one of the things. Now, I don't like that this one is really, really big. So I'm going to make it a little bit, I'm going to try and make it a little bit more. You know what I mean? Just so that that thing is covered a little bit more. You know what I mean? Like, look at this one. This one is like really, really, really too, come on. You probably can't even see what I'm trying to do here. So what I'm trying to do is just to pull it in a smidge, right? Like that. Just to get it over a little bit, because it's, okay. So then we take it and we fold it. Where are we folding it? It does not matter. It really doesn't matter where you're going to fold it. Unless you have a particular picture on there that you want, or, you know, that kind of thing. And again, we'll take it down and we'll burnish that puppy down. There. And then that's that. See? So already we have a little bit of an envelope happening. And it's so easy. Now, this is going to be the front part. This is, and this is why I've decided that, is because it's clear. I'll show you in 2 seconds. See how this has the frame? I'd rather that be at the back. Okay? So then you have two things here. One, you could glue this down here and have this as a pocket. Or you can glue it together and not even have a pocket. I'm having a pocket there, so we're going to just glue that down, okay? And again, I'm trying very hard to make sure that that burnish is tight as can be. All right, I'm trying so that it opens and closes nicely. Yes, sirree, Bob. Okay. So, hope everyone's doing well. We had a snowstorm last night. Shocker. I wouldn't say it was like horrendously. This one I think I'm going to do the walnut stain. We had, but it was a lot of winds. It was very windy, very, I could hear it whistling through the window, which isn't always good, but at the same time, you know you're having a storm wind, right? So I'm just going to do this. You know, the other color that we did was on the inside, so care don't, right? We did that. This and this we'll do. Yeah, so I thought to myself, you know, what can I do? My son's on his way over with my daughter-in-law, and I thought, what could I do that's going to be quick and easy? And then when I seen this paper sitting here, I thought, oh, that's great, because I could just fill it full of stuff for my live tomorrow night, right? And yeah, there we have it. So that looks pretty. Oh, that's the wrong one, Laura. So just do that, and then again, I'm just trying to make it so that it's looks a little bit vintagey, but at the same time shabby chic. So let's cover that up. Then we take papers from that same thing and make 2 sheets of, what are we going to call it? 3x4 pockets. Now, I tried this with this one, and I didn't like the inside, how it turned out. So this is just going to be scrap. I'm making pockets from this. So let's grab the pockets. We're making pockets, yes. So, yeah, it's not going to be great because I've already, I think I'm going to do this. I cut this down here. And then we're going to do 4x, what did I say? 3x4? Let me see. 3x4. So this is this a 4? Yes. But we're going to cut it this way because I want that little edge there, right? And then we're going to do a 3. 3. No, I think we're going to do a 4x4. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do a 4x4 because I want it to be, let's do this one and this one. Let's put this off. Because what's going to happen is this is going to go in here. Yeah, maybe it was supposed to be a 4x3. Oh my gosh, Lori. I'm going to do a 4x3.5. So this, come on, gets put in here like this. And that's a pocket. So you have a pocket here, pocket here, pocket here, and then a pocket here, right? So that's that. So this one is, again, 2 is going to be 3.5. I'm going to cut them down. Just like that. Okay, and that's for the front, that's for the back. Should I round these? Yeah, I think I might. I just think I might. Where's my rounder? I did have it here last night. There we are. So we'll just round the small edges, and then we'll do a little bit of a cut. So yeah, I can't remember. How's everybody doing? I'm hoping all my friends that have been misplaced from their homes because of all the, I call them disasters that are happening around. Everybody's okay and safe. So there's that. Now let's grab this because, again, we need to make a little bit of a notch. Now, I think what I'm going to do is take the edge of this heart, right? That's really big, Lori. Care don't. We're just going to take the edge, right? Just like that. Make a little bit of a difference. Little bit. Where? Okay. And then we'll grab this and ink it, right? So, what happened yesterday? Well, I went to the club because I was meeting a renter, and lo and behold, I had another flood. I don't know. I need to get that daycare out of there, and I know everyone's going to say, "Oh my God, it's a daycare," because that's what the older guys are saying. But daycare don't. They're not watching the children. Do you know how many? Okay, so I did not cut that proper. Okay, that's okay. Let's just thinking, what the heck? What the heck? So we'll just line her up and then there. It doesn't have to be perfect. I tell everybody that, and then I have to make it perfect. Yeah, so they just don't watch the kids. It's not the kids' fault. I'm not blaming the children at all. So one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my art glitter glue, and I am going to glue this. So this is where we're going to go, and we're just going to make it a thin line, right? And then we're going to do the same thing over here. Thin line. And then fold it up. And then that way, what I want is that to dry while we're doing the rest. Man, oh man, that's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to dry because it really is puffing up, if you know what I mean, Jelly Bean. There we go. So in the meantime, while that's drying, we're going to flip this up, and we're going to ink that. And yeah, so while I'm doing this, they let the kids run in and out of the bathrooms, and they flush toys, and and this isn't just one off. We're talking at least 3 times a month this happens. I'm not lying. So this we're going to just put right in here, right? And that way we could, like I said, we have a tuck spot here, tuck, tuck, okay? So let's grab this And we're going to thin line across, thin line down, and then this. And then the one thing you have to watch, friends, is when you're tucking it, you don't want the glue to slide down everywhere. So we're just going to put that there like that. Yippee-ki-yay. Oh, that looks stunning. Okay, so then we'll grab this side and we'll do, oh, look at that. Actually turned out lovely. Don't you think? I'm all excited by that. Doesn't take much. But yeah, they, you know, the girls are just not, I don't think they have the best of people watching them. And the thing of it is too, is like we've said to them before, is you need to, when there is a flood, like if you notice that the toilets have overflown, you have to go downstairs and check. They have access to the downstairs for that particular reason. Do they do that? No, siree, Bob, they don't. They don't. And that's the problem I have, is it's complete neglect. And then they pay for a bin to throw their garbage out. But then when the bin gets too full, they put it in our little garbage. Our little garbage outside is not for everybody on the street. Okay, they have their own. Call the garbage people and get them to come and get your garbage out. Empty it. Anyway, friends, see how big that is right there? See that opening? I don't know if you can see it. That's something we don't want. But, you know, I wanted this to be folded properly. So not all paper is created equal. Okay? Okay, so there we have it. We have that. I am not going to put anything in here until I've got a good situation happening with my glue spots. But what we are going to do is we're going to get my crocodile, right? And I'm going to, pardon me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put, how am I going to do this, do you think? I think what I'm going to do is grab, maybe not so much that paper, but let's grab, let's see. I want to make a little bit of a hole, like not a hole, but a, oh, look at that. That's pretty. So we could take that. We'll fill all that in. But what I'm trying to say is I'm trying to find something that is like a different color than this. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? I know. Save the date. I don't want to do that one. Let's just, I'm continuing to look, friends. These are too big, those circles. Let's just see. I think this is the best. That's the best one. And what we're going to do, I'm going to try and find my circle punch, my little one. Right? Like this. No, that's not a circle punch, Lori. Not this one. Okay, it's coming. I'm getting there. I got so many punches. That's one thing I have to go through and get rid of. It's a butterfly. Oh man. Can we? Okay. Sorry for delay. But I do want like a small circle. And it looks like all I can find are my big circle punches, which aren't good. Because then it won't, okay, is this it? Nope. That's a heart. We could do a heart. How about a heart punch? Yeah, let's try that. Let's try it, and we will. Right. Now, we could put that right here. Even though it's, I really wanted something like brighter. You know what I mean? Like that's just not doing it for me. How about this? We will, I like the heart. So let's try this. this one has like the, yeah, that's good. What do you think? I think that's cool, right? So let's do that. And what we're going to do is grab my handy dandy crocodile, and I'm going to do the small one, this one here, the small, and like that. Come on, there you go. And then we will do, I'm going to glue this down, and then we're going to cut the other one. Do you know what I mean? Like through this edge. Now, what I might do, I don't know that that's actually going to work, but we will figure it out, friends. This is what I have to figure out half the time, is where I'm cutting and where it's going. And sorry, but I think that's right. There. Look at that. I'm so smart, right? So then I got brads. So let's do a brad. Now, I'm thinking this little color here. I don't want a gold. Now, I could do this color, which I think is stunning. Yeah, I think that's the one. And then we're going to take this, I think, this one. This one here? Yeah, I think this one. I'm trying to get it so that it's not standout-ish. Do you know what like, does that make any sense whatsoever? Not standout-ish. So we'll just do that, okay? Then this one is going to do the same, but this one I'm going to do here. And I think, let's ink this puppy, because I didn't ink the other one. And maybe that's why it didn't stand out, this one. So, okay, I think I'm going to do this. Let's ink it again because I picked the wrong side. Anyway, who cares? Let's see. This one, yeah, I think that side. So let's do that, right? And then plop it on. Let it dry a little, right? And then grab the, this is the little, and we put this in here and try and make it center like that. Awesome sauce. And then we grab another brad and we put it on this side. Okay. So then what we do is we grab, I'm going to just put a little bit of a hole or a knot. Not a big one, but little. Okay. And we're going to put that in here. Because what I don't want, friends, is a great big, come on now. Okay, that's all right. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate at the same time as doing this. Sometimes your friend can't do two things at the same time. So let's do this. Get this on here. Right? And then fold these over. Yipper pepper. Now, you could use anything you want. Come on. Where is the edge? You could use anything that you want. Seriously? Is there an edge to this, or what's the starry? Yeah, there is. Okay. There. Found it. You can use anything you want in your situation here. Anything. You could use just not brads. You could use, I don't know, all kinds of things. Just thread, just like, seriously, all kinds. So that's what I'm using. I'm using it because I like the color, right? And then this one goes over here, same thing. But what I want to do is this to tie around. I'm going to cut a little bit of that, right? And then what I'm going to do is put this down here. And then what I want is it just to be up a little wee bit, friends, so that you could loop it around. You know what I mean? Let's try and push this down just a tad so that it's there. Oh, scraps. Okay. Then what we do is when we're finished with it, this can get all put up in here, if you can get it in. Anyway, that's kind of what's going to happen. Do you see what I'm saying? Now, I might trim that, but in the meantime, that's going to happen that way. Now, let's just see where we're at. So, oh, that's what I wanted to do. So, we have a tuck spot. Let's just get something to tuck. Like we're making it up as we go along, okay? Let's just say this. So we got a tuck spot here to put some stuff, some here, and then we'll flip it over and the same thing. So you got all these tuck spots to put stuff in. And then lo and behold, we have what we made yesterday. Now, you can add more. I may add more for the winter. But you put this in. Is this going to fit? It might not. This might not, but you could do it this way. I don't be knowing. So this might have to come off just for now to show. But that's too big. So, you know, at the end of the day, once this dries, I'm just afraid of tugging that in just a little bit because it's going to rip it apart that I'm trying to do here. And you know what? I may just trim this just a tad. Who knows? But there you have it, friends. That is the project for today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope if you want me to put I will put the directions, but honestly, there is no directions other than cutting 2 pieces 3x4 for your pockets. It's just folding. That's all it is. So, you know, there's that. Anyway, this and this kind of match, but there you have it. This is today's project. Hope you enjoy. Like, comment, subscribe, all the things. Most of all, have a spectacular day. And we'll see you tomorrow in another video. Bye.